This is my story, told my way. Daisies!
Oh
no. I guess. Alright. I mean, it's only 2 episodes. Let's get this over. Whoa, whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Why? Why? Why'd you do that? You perverted sickos. Unfortunately, or should I say fortunately, I didn't get to watch episode 2 because of divine intervention. But can you even blame me? What is this? What is this? What is happening here? As dumb as this looks and as weird as this is, you want to know what's worse than that? The fact that there are people out there who are giggling on their couch at this, like, she's naked and pregnant at the same time, comedy gold. You know what I hate most about shows now, especially those that try to rebrand what was already fine and perfect and didn't need to be fixed or enhanced? The inevitable bar lowering, so we can make uncreative scrubs feel better about themselves. Tell me, is Velma's animation superior to the originals? No, it is not. Yeah, but you're using scenes from a movie. A movie that came out in what, the early 2000s or the 90s, and you can't have animation as fluid as this? Mystery Incorporated walks all over this current iteration. You gotta go back to OG Scooby Doo in order for you to say, oh, its animation is better than that. Are the jokes in Velma as good or better than the originals?
Well, well, well.
Looks very, similar.
I mean, before I met Tony,
So you've got inferior animation, recycled jokes from funnier mediums, random gross out humor, coupled with random acts of violence. Oh, and did I forget to mention everybody in this show is an asshole?
Because you're a weirdo.
You're a creepy loser.
Do I know you?
It's Velma from school.
I have a disease where I can't recognize people who aren't hot.
Is it called rudeness?
I have an illness!
Velma herself is an asshole. The first impression we get of her is her jumping Daphne in the women's locker room. Even her own mother is an asshole. Velma's mother just straight up abandons their family, and this entire time Velma thought she was abducted or stolen when in actuality she just dipped. The only person who isn't an asshole in here is Black Shaggy or Norville. I don't know where they get that name from. And he has a thing for Velma, but she's so much of an asshole she can't realize it, and she begins to make fun of him because of his feelings for her that she doesn't take seriously. Because if you can guarantee what a below mediocre bland show is going to have some type of love, angst, or tension that can't ever work out, because as soon as it does, the show would have to end or people would just lose interest. So let's just drag that on for the rest of the series, as well as Velma's mom and her whereabouts, but who gives a damn about that? The plot of the show is weak at best. This first episode centers around the dead body of a student in Velma's locker, who they just blame Velma for doing it. There's no evidence or anything of that nature, stuff that makes sense, DNA, none of that matters. Oh, she's in your locker, you did it. She's getting questioned for it, everyone blames her for it, and the 2 cops in charge of the investigation, or who's supposed to figure out this mystery, are so grossly incompetent. They go and straight up shoot Fred in both legs at the end of the episode thinking that he did it. Oh no, Velma, you're cleared because we just spawned at his house and we think he did it now. Oh wait, he didn't do it. And now it's continued on into the next episode because yet another student's body is found, but this time in a recycle bin, which ironically happens to be the place of origin of this show. But even with all this cringe and painfully unfunny jokes, bland at best plot, the writers of the show did a group huddle and said, what we got here is pretty bad, but it's not bad enough. We got to do something that really pisses people off and makes this trending. Oh, no Scooby Doo. No Scooby Doo with Scooby Doo characters. I'm thinking they'll probably add him at the end of the season. Wait a minute, what do I care? I'm not watching this anymore. I don't care if they add them or not. I'm not even a Scooby Doo fan like that. I never have been. I was like, it's all right. I enjoyed some episodes when I was little, but I was never into it like that. If anything, I was getting irritated because of the multiverse of movies that they have. But then I could care less if they add them. This is just further proof of entertainment being so bad, so misguided. These people probably had the idea of a different IP, something that would have been a different show entirely, had nothing to do with Scooby-Doo-like characters. But they said, let's just throw Scooby-Doo on it because we can't be creative. Let's just make easy money because we know this is something that people are going to want to see just because brand recognition. Lord forbid we try to think of new original characters and not race swap them, not get rid of 70% of the entire original white cast with brown and black people. I don't think I need to reiterate what I said in previous videos about race swapping. I see it as disingenuous. I see it as low-hanging fruit, just a means to try to placate us black people and to make us feel better about the fact that most popular characters in fiction are not black. But we want to have a piece of the pie too. Give us something, a new original character. No, here you go. Here's the hand-me-downs that we used to have. Feel better about yourselves. No thanks, I'm good. Somebody call the original Mystery Inc. Perhaps they can solve the mystery of why this show is as bad as it is. Also, apparently Daphne is Asian. Can you see it? I can't see it. Until she announced it, she was like, oh, as an Asian woman, you know how they got to insert race to every little joke as a means of entertainment now. That's all they think about, social political bullshit. She was like, as an Asian woman. I was like, Asian? Really? Where? But I guess it's better to be colorblind than blind to quality. No season 2 for this either. Shrekky? I mean, Norville? If you don't like it, don't watch it. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that right now. I'm not watching the rest. Don't forget to dislike, sweetie. Mission accomplished. Time to hit the showers.